Extra Geography is a gentle and heartwarming coming-of-age film that tells the story of two teenage best friends who unexpectedly discover Shakespeare, and through it, begin to understand love, friendship, and themselves in a new way. The film follows two schoolgirls who have grown up together and share everything. They sit next to each other in class, walk home together, and understand each other without even speaking. Their bond feels natural and real, like the kind of friendship many people remember from their teenage years. Their world begins to change when they are introduced to Shakespeare in school. At first, it feels confusing and distant to them. The Old English words and dramatic emotions seem hard to relate to. But slowly, as they read more, they begin to see their own feelings reflected in the stories and characters. Through Shakespeare's writing, the girls start noticing emotions they never paid attention to before. They begin to question what friendship means, what love feels like, and how their relationship is evolving as they grow older. The beauty of the film lies in its simplicity. There are no loud dramatic moments or heavy conflicts. Instead, the story quietly unfolds through conversations, glances, shared laughter, and silent moments between the two friends. As they rehearse scenes from Shakespeare's plays, they start understanding the depth of emotions in the words. The lines about love, longing, and connection begin to mirror what they are experiencing in real life. One of the strongest parts of Extra Geography is how naturally it shows the transition from childhood friendship to something deeper and more complicated. The girls themselves are confused by what they are feeling, but they are also curious and open to understanding it. The performances by the two young actors are honest and touching. Their chemistry feels genuine, making the audience believe in their bond. You can feel the comfort, awkwardness, and unspoken emotions between them. The film also beautifully captures the teenage experience, the small school corridors, quiet afternoons, and the feeling of being on the edge of discovering who you really are. Shakespeare becomes more than just a subject in class. It becomes a guide that helps them understand their emotions. The words written hundreds of years ago suddenly feel personal and meaningful to them. Visually, the film is soft and calm, matching the tone of the story. The camera often stays close to the characters, focusing on their expressions and subtle changes in mood. What makes Extra Geography special is that it does not try to force a message. It simply shows how two young people grow emotionally and how literature can unexpectedly help them understand their own hearts. The film gently explores themes of identity, love, and growing up without being loud or dramatic. It respects the quiet nature of teenage emotions. By the end of the movie, the audience feels like they have spent real time with these two friends and watched them take an important step in their journey of self-discovery. Extra Geography is a tender, thoughtful film that reminds us how powerful friendship can be, and how sometimes, stories from the past can help us understand our present feelings. It is an instant coming-of-age triumph that leaves a soft but lasting impact on the viewer.